going on, guys? Ghost here, and today I'm bringing us all a video on how to get easy sniper headshots in Infinite Warfare. So getting these headshots are definitely super hard to get at first, but honestly, once you get used to them, once you get used to the groove of using a sniper and just you're constantly aiming for the head all the time when you're just trying to go for these camo challenges, in the long run, it's really not that bad, but at the same time, you still have that in the back of your mind that you have to get 160 headshots, and that's pretty painful, you know? Because with every sniper, you have the KBS longbow, you have the Widowmaker, the EBR, the DMR1, and the intervention to get 160 headshots with, and the first challenge you have to do before headshots is to get 200 kills, and that does sound pretty terrible too if you're not a sniper. But like I said earlier, just after going for just the sniper kills and the headshots, it really made me a bit better with these snipers, you know? It just made me notice like how to play better with the sniper, just how to like, you know, center my shot and just, I guess, I don't know, get some feeds, because sometimes I was getting some insane feeds. I got actually 2 quad feeds and just a few triples here and there with these snipers. So I think that after you guys complete these headshots and these kills with these snipers, I think you'll be a much better sniper. But I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but let's just get right to just some general sniper tips that will help you guys out in the long run. And I'm definitely by no means a good sniper, like I'm not an amazing one like Pomage or Face Brady, so I think I'm just an average sniper, but I think these tips that I've learned just from sniping a ton, just going for these headshots, will help you guys out in the long run. But I think the first thing is going to be just holding your breath at those medium to longer ranges, because when you hold your breath as a sniper, it just reduces the auto sway to pretty much 0. So you pretty much have like no auto sway once you hold your breath, so that does help out those medium to longer ranges. And the next thing is to always have your sniper up before going around a corner, just so you're ready, because with snipers you always want to be ready, guys. So when you're coming around a corner, when you're just like going around everywhere, just make sure you have your sniper up every single time. So pretty much just like preem corners all the time with your snipers. And the next thing is to try to center your crosshair before you take a shot, because with snipers, since there's like barely any aim assist on the snipers in this game, you want to make sure your shot is as centered as it could be. So you see your crosshairs, make sure you try to center them before you take your shots. So center them, and then once you think you have them centered on the enemy, aim in and take that shot. And that's definitely one of the most helpful things when it comes down to sniping. And the next and final tip I have for you guys is just to play it slow and take your time with each shot, but don't take too much time, because since you have a sniper, you want to be very accurate, you want to be very precise with it, and you don't want to be playing too fast unless you're very confident with your shot and such. So be sure to take your time with each shot you take and play it a bit slow. But besides all that, guys, those are all the sniper tips I have for you just in general, just for sniping and even going for headshots as well. Let's get right into a quick class setup here, just going over some important and crucial things to get these headshots. So the attachments you guys want to have on for your snipers is going to be quick draw and suppressor. And if you didn't know, suppressor on snipers actually have no effect on your sniper's range, damage, or your shots to kill at all. It's just like Black Ops 3, because if you remember back with BO3, the suppressor on snipers had no effect at all whatsoever on your shots to kill. That's definitely a great thing, because there's really no reason why you should be running a suppressor on every single sniper in this game. As for your perk choices, you guys want to have on Ghost, Overclock, Tracker, and Marksman. And for your tactical, have the Jammer Grenade. And lastly, for your rig choice, have the Phantom with the active camo payload. So that's pretty much the entire class setup, guys, that you should be running with every single sniper, going for these 160 headshots. So as you're seeing right now, I'm just flanking around the enemies, just getting those free headshots on them. So flanking around the map, just flanking around just to get behind the enemy, is definitely a very helpful thing with these headshots. So be sure to try your best to get behind the enemy, because sometimes people will be camping just like that and you can get that free headshot on them. But most of the time, like sometimes you guys will encounter people that are rushing around, but you could flank around, guys. You could do that, because as you're seeing, it does work. It works for me, so I hope it does work out for you and your favorite when you guys go for these sniper headshots. So just be sure to just like flank around, try your best to get that free headshot once you're flanking around, and catch them off guard, of course. And I think domination and TDM work the best for just these sniper headshots. You definitely don't want to be playing hardcore, because you don't get headshot hit markers at all with any sniper, so there's really no point of you playing hardcore, because in my opinion that does make it a bit harder going for these sniper headshots, because you know, by the time you just try to aim in to, you know, kill a guy, you'll be dead by the time you're just aiming it in, because you pretty much die in one shot in hardcore. So just going for these headshots in core, like TDM, domination, is going to be the way to go. And be sure to try your best to flank your round and catch enemies off guard and get that free headshot. As for the next tip that I have for sniper headshots, be sure to throw your jammer grenade around corners and areas that you know where the enemies are coming from, and while they're stunned, as you see, you can get that free headshot on them. So basically the jammer grenade just stuns the enemies and makes it to where they can barely move around, and that does make them an easy target. Like as you see here, I just got like 2 free easy kills because they both were stunned, they didn't have attack mask, and that's why I got those 2 guys just, you know, very easily. So it's definitely one of the most helpful things when it comes down to getting those sniper headshots, just like, you know, throwing your jammer grenade constantly around corners and just like areas you know where the enemies are coming from, and just to get that free headshot on them. So moving on to the next sniper headshot tip that I have for you guys, and make sure you challenge head glitchers and you head glitch yourself, because when you head glitch, the enemies could just see your head and that's it, and that makes you a very hard target to them. And of course, when you're going up against a guy that's head glitching over a piece of cover, you can only see his head, so be sure you shoot his head, and that's like a very easy thing you guys could do to get those free headshots. As you're seeing here, I'm doing it on Frost. This is like one of your best spots. You should be getting those free headshots on Frost. This is like one of my favorite maps, guys, just for headshots, just because of this amazing spot. So be sure to head glitch, challenge head glitchers. I know that sounds, you know, pretty bad, just challenging somebody that's head glitching, but you could get that free headshot on them because you only see their head. But that's pretty much it, guys. Just challenge head glitchers and head glitch yourself. Pretty simple. So the next and final tip that I have for you guys is going to be using active camo. So active camo works so well in this game. Like as you're seeing, these guys literally do not see me at all. Like active camo really is just so powerful in Infinite Warfare. It's just a lot better than it was back with Black Ops 3. Like people really do not see you at all whatsoever, and what enemies do see, like once you like an active camo, enemies actually see like a red glowing orb or just like a red glowing light on you, and that's only what they could see, and that's really it. And they could see you kind of, they could see like your outline just a little bit, but most of the time enemies won't even know you're there just because it's so hard to spot active camo users. Like as you're seeing with all these clips so far, if these enemies are like kind of oblivious, they don't know where I went because I went into active camo, and that gives you a perfect opportunity to get that free headshot on them because they don't know where you went. It's pretty much like you're invisible. You just like, it's just crazy, guys. It's crazy how effective this does work out. And of course there's going to be some times where it doesn't work and enemies do see you, and that's definitely frustrating when that does happen. But I think, I guess maybe 50% of the time or just 90% of the time it does work out in your favor, which that does help out with these sniper headshots. And that's the best tip that I have for you guys is going to be using active camo here for headshots. So that's the entire video, guys. I hope all the tips that I gave you all will help you guys out in the long run, just going for these sniper headshots. And I'm just gonna leave you all with the rest of the gameplay here on Retaliation with the intervention, because on this game alone I literally got 31 headshots, guys. Like that's crazy. I got so lucky here on Retaliation with the intervention. I didn't expect at all whatsoever to get this many headshots, and this definitely does not happen at all whatsoever every single game. You know, some games you will probably get like 10 headshots, even 15, and this game here was crazy, guys. 31 headshots in one game. So I'm just gonna leave you guys all the rest of the gameplay just so you can see how I'm playing here. You guys can see how like I'm taking all the tips that I gave you all in this video in consideration. But see you on the next video, and peace out.
Scarab available. Enemy scarab active. UAV there. Keep it up. Friendly counter UAV online. Friendly counter UAV online. Friendly drone support is active.